Welcome to today's webinar, Code Access Analysis in TESSY. My name is Oliver Goeth. I'm working at Hitex Sales in Karlsruhe, Germany. I would like to start to give you a quick overview about the company Hitex. Hitex was founded in 1976 as an embedded development. Since 2003, we are part of the Infineon Group. Today, Hitex, as a proven expert, is also a great demand as a service provider for training and consulting, test services, development, and production services. You can support all phases of your project from the idea to the finished system. And now, Andres, it's your turn.
Yeah, hello. Thanks, Oliver, for introduction. Welcome, everybody, to the Code Access Analysis. My name is Andres Richter. Maybe you know me already from TESSY trainings, so I'm responsible for support and trainings. Yeah, what do we do and what do we get for the effort? Yeah, testing the code, and every line is covered by tests. That would be really nice. Unfortunately, we have a small challenge and we will focus on that in that webinar. Typically, the test tools deliver 100% code coverage or might do that. But if we go a little bit more into detail, we will see that that's not true. During the webinar, please be aware we will not do or we will not need any test run. All the things is done prior to test specification, prior to test runs. If we take a look at code configuration, I'm pretty sure you know that much better than me because it's your daily job. That means you will have a C file and you can switch on and off parts of that C text file, maybe by preprocessor defines or similar things. So we will take a look where is the challenge here. Okay, here's a famous example from Hitex or from Frank Büchner. It's value in range. We use that since years. And you can clearly see a gray part here. That means not the whole function will be compiled because we have no only positive value. We are missing that define here, and the editor will show that easily. So typically we have the standard is value in a range. We will have a start value and we will have a length. And this function will determine if a given value, so v1 is inside or outside. It's a very simple example. We can discuss about different returns. Anyhow, it's a very small and simple example that's clear. On the left, we can see interesting thing. So here we have different metrics, coverage metrics. For example, C0, it's linear blocks, branch coverage, decision coverage, MCDC, MCC, entry point coverage. We have no subroutine here. Anyhow, we have a green sign here. That means erroneously, we will have 100% code coverage. I mean, this is really confusing. I mean, we have a C file, and now we see, 100% is tested. I mean, that's pretty sure no, because the gray block here is not tested. I mean, how can we have 100% code coverage if we have different configurations of the C text file? Okay, so we are clear. Let's take a look at that. If we are introducing the code access coverage, and that has been done with TESSY 5.1, later we will have other interesting features because this is the main point for all the features. So here we can see clearly we have a code access analysis and a code access coverage. And here we can see that not everything is tested. That means we have only 8 out of 14 lines. And those are really this 8 one. They are tested completely. So here we have the green sign for that. Yeah. I mean, yes, this is a very simple example. So in general, we might have other modifications. We might have a more complex configuration in your daily job. Yeah, that's clear. We might also have maybe modification in the interface. Yeah. So we have usually a complex configuration. How can we enable, or maybe I go back, yeah, how can we enable this part? I mean, that's clear. Yeah, we like to have tests for every line of the code, otherwise it might be dead code. Okay, so typically, or the intention is to have a variant management. What does it mean? Now, typically you will not have one C file. Typically you have a lot of C files, and if you have one part switched on, switched off, that's not the problem. But yeah, you might have more modifications, maybe related to not only features, also maybe to hardware, different controllers, different interfaces. You might have other performance. For example, automotive, you can define your car in Germany. So you might have a rain sensor with xenon light, or you might have an LED light, and so on. And the problem or the challenge here is not to have a feature. The challenge is to have so many features with more than only 2 options. So the combination, it's really amazing. We have that, for example, consumer, electronics, automotive. So because of that, we have feature tools on the market. That means you have the features, and these tools will provide the configuration. Very simple. Summarized. Yes, we can do that also here in TESSY, and we will use that. And to get a structure to that, we typically have so-called variant trees. So here we see that. I mean, it's more a small flower than a tree, but for this webinars and for the trainings, we're always concentrating on the small things to get that focused.
So thank you very much. We will stop now the webinar. If you have any questions, please type in, and Andres will answer in the next few days. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Enjoy the day. Bye-bye.